In the previous video, we've applied some built-in conditional formatting to our data. In this video, we will learn how to take more control over conditional formatting and apply formatting for cells that meet a specific condition, for example. So here we have grades for a physics class, and let's select the grades, clicking on this down arrow in the name box and choosing data automatically selects the grades. So we go to conditional formatting, and let's say we want to highlight cells or format cells that have values greater than a 90 grade. So we click on highlight cells rules and choose greater than. So for grades greater than 90, we can choose a specific format for these grades. So for this, I will choose a green fill with a dark green text and click on OK. So you can see that for grades greater than 90, we have a green background with a green text. Now let's hit Ctrl Z to undo the changes. Now let's say we want to choose failing grades, so grades less than 60, and apply some specific format to them. So we go to conditional formatting, highlight cells rules, and choose less than, and enter 60 here. So we'll choose light red fill with dark red text. So you can see the failing grades are formatted with a red background and a red text. And also let's hit Ctrl Z. You can also format cells based on values between a minimum and a maximum. So for example, we select these grades, go to conditional formatting, highlight cells rules, and click between. So for grades between 60 and 80, for example, I will choose a yellow fill with a dark yellow text. So you can see, based on this condition, these cells are formatted with a yellow text and a yellow background. So let's hit Ctrl Z. Now, what if we want to apply more than one rule at a time? So we select this data and we go to the conditional formatting. So in the first step, what we will do, we will choose a built-in conditional formatting and we will add some changes to it. So in the first step, we will not build a conditional formatting from scratch. We will use a built-in formatting and add some changes to it. So I will choose a color scale built-in formatting. I will choose this one, green, yellow, red color scale. So higher grades will be in green, middle grades will be in yellow, and low grades will be in red. And let's say we want to change the format for the failing grades. So we choose this data, go to conditional formatting, highlight cells rules, less than. So for grades less than 60, we will choose a custom format from all these options, and we will fill the cells with a dark red color, and go to the font here and choose a bold font and a white font color, and click on OK, then OK, and you can see the failing grades are now easily detected with this formatting. Okay, so you can use a built-in format and add some changes to it by clicking on these rules. Now let's say we want to build a conditional formatting from scratch, for example. We can easily clear all the rules from this data. So we can choose this data, go to conditional formatting, go to clear rules, and here either clear rules from selected cells if you have already selected the cells, or clear rules from entire sheet. Okay, so this will remove all the conditional formatting applied to the cells. Now let's select the data, go to conditional formatting, and now we want to create our rule from scratch. So we go and click on new rule. So this will open several rule types, and we'll choose the first one: format all cells based on their values. And the format style here, we'll choose icon sets, and the icon style will choose these three symbols: a red cross, a yellow exclamation mark, and a green check. So this will display next to the value a green check when the value is greater than or equal to 70, and the type of this value is a number, of course, not a percent. So here let's type in 70 again, and for the next number we'll change this percent to number also, and it will display a yellow exclamation mark when it is less than 70 and greater than or equal to 60, and it will display a red cross when the value is less than 60. So let's click on OK, and you can see all the conditional formatting according to our specified criteria. We can also add another rule to this. So let's select the data, click on conditional formatting, for example, click on a new rule, and I will choose another rule type: format only cells that contain a cell value less than 60. Click on format, for example, fill. I will choose a black fill for the cells, and the font I will choose a bold font with a white color. So let's hit OK and OK. So this will add another rule to these grades. So you can access all the rules applied to these cells by selecting the data, going to the conditional formatting, and clicking on manage rules. So this rules manager will display all the rules applied to this data, and you can from here you can apply a new rule, you can edit a rule, and you can even delete a rule. So let's hit close. So now you know how to customize the conditional formatting. Go ahead and practice these techniques in order to be familiar with them. They will help you in analyzing and visualizing your data.